Well, greetings everyone, and I suppose I should say a Happy New Year to you, considering that this is New Year's Day. And I'm out probably right on the very boundary of Eastbourne, as far as you can get before we get to Pevensey Bay. And this is in part of the North Harbour. Those of you that have seen my previous videos about a walk around the harbour, you'll see that I didn't come right up here because there's nothing really of interest to fill a 20-minute video. And would you believe, as soon as I got set up, the only people I could see walking headed for my direction. It's New Year's Day. Supposedly everybody's supposed to stay indoors, everybody's coming out for exercise, and everybody wants to go where I am. And because I've got a camera, they're looking at me to see what's going on. Anyway, I'm just going to take a few shots of the area. This is one of the last areas for building. I mean, this has all been going on since late 1980s, early 90s, but I tell you what, if this surface is what they're going to leave when the estate is finally finished, heaven help everybody's car tyres. But the main thing I want to show you here is just the different architectural styles that they've used. This is the only road in and out of the North Harbour. It goes right the way round to the roundabout in the centre of the harbour, and then you can't get any further, you have to turn around and come back. But as you can see, different types of house styles, some good, some bad. I'll leave it up to you to judge. On the other side of the harbour, we saw that houses were built after places in the Caribbean. We now seem to be going to the South Atlantic and Polynesia, Samoa Way, Solomon Close, Pitcairn Avenue. But I want to show you this rather can't really find the words to describe it. I think it's horrendous. Block of, I suppose they would call them luxury apartments. But the cars have stopped going by. That they built on the other side of the road there. Quite frankly, I think a more suitable style could have been built. It's almost like retro late 60s, early 70s concrete monstrosities. But I appreciate that's just a personal opinion. Interesting to see the porthole style windows in a couple of places. And we are in a land of gated access as far as vehicles are concerned, but fortunately the public still have access. So this is the far reaches of the North Harbour. You can see the other side of those modern buildings there actually does look, to be fair, a little bit more attractive. I still don't like them very much when, as I pan round, you can see that they don't really match the other properties in the area. Some of these with these horrible balconies that they almost put on. It looks like somebody's put the scaffolding up and forgot to take it away. And then as you get further round, you can see the development that they've made more like the old wharves that you found in London. and I'm having a bit of difficulty here because, as always, the light is making it difficult to see what I'm looking at, but I hope you can see it too. And there we are, going round to the North Harbour. That bit that you can see there, and I'll pan right back out for that, I think is quite attractive. The yes, I do like these properties there, look. Now that is how the brochures started coming out, saying the North Harbour was going to be like, just like a little village green. Some of the houses there have a reference back to the old timber framed traditional Sussex houses. Some of them look a bit more like Metroland, which was built by the Metropolitan Railway to encourage people to move out of London. I'll just zoom in over there again so you can see more. So there's those wharves again. And the sun just peeking out.
Yes. So whatever, heavy duty ones.
It's nice that we, as pedestrians, still have access to the water's edge. Very nice, even if it is only 2 degrees centigrade. Just to show you a bit more of the contrast in styles. There's our houses here with their flint inlay. Bit of a nod to 17th century farmhouses, and then on the other side with their balconies you could almost be looking at a Regency property. Not quite sure that the total contrast in styles everywhere does it for me, but the people are quite prepared to pay extortionate sums of money to live here, and I respect their right to do so. Well, I have to say, it's not exactly been easy to film. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, there are so many people about, but I wanted to finish here at what they call Henley Park, because talking of architectural styles, don't know what you make of this, but it almost seems to be a nod to the famous terrace in Bath. Regency balconies, colonnades, quite pleasant. And I'll just finish with a look down this road here. We're at the top end of the North Harbour now, on the inland side, and this is the road where, if you want to have a boat delivered, the access is through a set of barriers right down the bottom. And that concludes this little look at the North Harbour here in Eastbourne. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the shaky filming, my hands are cold.